FreeMMOStation.com.
Hey friends, Skyline Shore here today with FreeMMOStation.com. I'm going to be doing my first impression of the free-to-play game, social action game based on Warplanes, World of Warplanes. It's from the makers of World of Tanks, so expect a lot of awesome updates with this game. So the game, it looks pretty good. The game feels pretty good playing it. There's some depth to it, and it's not too complicated. Overall, I'm going to give this game a recommendation. And, well, let's just get into the deeper review, and so you can see exactly what I think about the game, okay? So right here on the screen, these are the system requirements for the game. Not too much, not too demanding. The terrain is sort of simple-ish, but actually there's a lot of cool features to the terrain. That's what I want to talk about first. So there are, like right now, as you can see, I'm flying in an open area, so totally vulnerable right now. I don't have any teammates either, so that's very bad. I probably shouldn't have gone in there really empty like this. I should have been talking with my teammates, but you know, I'm a noob, so whatever. I'm just attacking these NPC objectives here that I need to do. Also, some of these have turrets and cannons and stuff, and they will shoot back at you. Right, but also, the map has all these different areas that you can go into. So there's open desert that's completely just vast and open, but then also behind me there are sort of chasms, there's a valley, and trees and stuff that you can avoid, but also use to avoid other players attacking you. So you can even go in there and hide a little bit and pincer attack, run around, go to the base of the mountains, hide in the chasms, and then go and attack other players. So speaking about attacking other players, there are 3 different classes of warplanes that you can use. So the fighter is the kind of plane that's good against attacking other players. And then there are the ground attack planes, which are good at doing what I'm doing right now in the video, which is attacking the ground units. These are used to attain points and potentially win the game. Though the game type that I'm playing right now, every time I've played, basically the victor was awarded to whichever team killed off the rest of the other team. In this game type right here, you have 1 life, and what you want to try to do is just take out the other warplanes. But the company said that they are trying to produce different game types, and they're excited to see different things, but they're taking their time in developing these because of the balance between the 3 different classes. They don't want to overemphasize one warplane or the other. Though I have to say, in the game type that I'm playing right now, it does seem like there's an emphasis on fighter planes because the ground just ends completely really fast if you just go and attack the other team's warplanes and win. Speaking about the aiming is actually pretty awkward. I'm not used to this whatsoever. It's very weird. So you can move your camera around really easy. Flying the warplane just in general feels really good, and it's really easy, but the aiming is actually really awkward. It seems like there's almost a latency to it. It's just really weird. At least they have all these visual cues on the screen to help you aim. They do sort of have the circle that follows where you need to be aiming, but even so, it's like you have to lead. You have to like lead to the square root. It's like, it's so difficult. It's like you have to triple lead because you have to lead your camera, which then leads the cursor, which then you have to lead your target. It's just a little bit daunting as a new player. I'm totally not used to it. You're gonna have to learn all the different movements of planes, just warplanes in general. You have to learn how aircraft move in order to aim them. So it being not in first person does make it a little bit awkward, but at the same time, I think it's just something different. It's just definitely something different, and potentially a good thing. I'm still you know, in the middle about it. I'm not really sure. So this is the hangar. We are in the hangar. This is where you are when you start up the game. You can select at the very beginning between 4 different airplanes. All the airplanes have different stats. Some are more varied than others, but yeah, so here is this talent tree sort of way of unlocking planes. It's a little bit confusing to me. As a new player, I'm going to have to say this is actually just outright confusing. They are working on a tutorial. They do want to have a tutorial, and I think they should implement that earlier than later. So yeah, you have this talent tree where you can unlock certain airplanes, and then you have a talent tree where you can unlock different upgrades. So that's really cool. Also, you can paint your plane. It's not complete customization, but you can select sort of between different presets, and then also select different parts and have them colored, stenciled in differently. Overall, I think I had a lot of fun playing the game. I really can't wait to see what they do more with the game. I think what they're doing is they learned a lot from building up World of Tanks. So if you ever played World of Tanks when it first came out, super simple game, just really simple social action game. And then they just added all these different mechanics and physics and just updated it like crazy. And the community just loved it. Like, everyone loved it. And now they're bringing this sort of expansion to World of Tanks. And right now, it's really simple. It's just like a foundation, but I think it's a really, really good foundation for a game. I think what they're gonna do is they're just gonna stack it. They're just gonna stack updates and beautiful polish onto this game, and it's just gonna be icing on the cake, layers to the cake. Just gonna keep layering it, and I think it's gonna be really good. That's my first impression when I played this game. I was like, all right, it's good. I think it could be way better, and I think that's what they know. They know it's gonna be way better, and they're gonna keep updating it. So keep track of this game as it opens up. Right now, there are like 50-ish planes to choose from, but whenever it releases, it's going to be 100 planes, around 100 planes. And of course, you know, after that, they could always update with more planes, different skins, different ammunitions, all sorts of stuff. Alright, so now I'm getting into a game here, and as you can see, there is this unique-ish matchmaking kind of system. You get in really quick, actually. Getting in is pretty flawless, and getting out of matches is really quick too. The matchmaking is based on skill, so good players will be, you know, auto-balanced between the bad players, between the teams. So hopefully they maintain that, and hopefully there's like no way to really cheat it. I really don't like it, you know, fighting stacked matches in pugs. But then again, I hope they implement ranked matches and stuff like that too, because I feel like this game is really strategic. So speaking about the different strategies, like I said, I think I said before, yeah, they're trying to implement different game types. And what I would like to see is game types that have different focuses, like instead of multiple bases, maybe it's one team trying to destroy one base, and then, you know, vice versa the next round. Stuff like that. I think that'd be really, really cool. I have to say, yeah, I think this game is definitely worthy. I'm gonna recommend it to people that played World of Tanks, of course. I'm going to recommend it to those guys, but I'm also going to recommend it to people that just played other free-to-plays and they just want something different, because this game is definitely different. If you're looking for a different flight simulator, or you just want to try one right now, check out War Thunder. Actually, I'm going to pop up an annotation here, and you can see our first impression on War Thunder, which is very similar. You know, I'm going to say it's a rival, a competing game. So check out our first impression of that game if you like that. Also, I'm going to personally recommend Battlefield Play for free, because that has elements of vehicles. It has tanks, cars, but it definitely, I think it has some of the coolest flight simulation, really. It has choppers and jets, and it feels really good in that game too, so check out those games. So like I said, yeah, overall, I'm going to recommend this game. It's pretty fun. It could be bigger, and I feel like whenever it opens up, you should keep your eye on this, because it's going to be way bigger. It's about to be twice as big than it is now. Who knows? Who knows where this goes? I mean, I didn't see World of Tanks going where it did, and I think this is going to be really awesome. So yeah, if you played this game, it's in closed beta right now. If you played this game, please leave in the comments what you thought about it. You know, let the community know your opinion as well. So again, I'm Skylent Shore with FreeMMOStation. Thank you. I try to be really honest, and with this review, try to be really casual. Hope you guys really understand my sincerity about this game. So thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you next time on the next review. Bye, guys.